Hey guys, Abraham here with the Salmon Homestead. I'm going to try and talk a little bit louder because I wanted you to experience a little bit more of what I have experienced this year, and that is the wind. So I'm outside the back cabin. It's not totally ideal. I'm thinking to be shooting a little video right here, but like I say, that's what now I can maybe experience a little bit of why I haven't had the camera outside as much this year, and here's the reason why. Let's dive right into that. It has been windy. When we go over to the Nushagak district, which is over by Dillingham, Dillingham is the main city north there, we normally get 6, 7, 8 foot, even 12 foot waves, and it's windy all the time. But there's really good fish there. They had a huge, nice run there again this year. And then when we come back to Naknek, we're like, whoo, we get to, relax a little bit for some hours. We get to do laundry, just stuff like that. And knowing that Naknek is not as windy as it is over the Noosh. Well, that has not been the case this year for any fishing. We've had a lot of wind. We've had a lot of rain, drizzle, sleet, waves of all varied sizes, and this, as you can see the waves behind me, this is not bad. If we're supposed to have a storm supposedly coming today, as in from like 10 o'clock this morning to like 10 o'clock tonight, up to 30 miles per hour, so the waves supposedly are supposed to get higher. If that's the case, we won't be out here tonight. I mean, it's supposed to gradually build. But this is, to me, not normal. And look at my attire a little bit. I got on my coat and one t-shirt. You see the two different colors, and then another t-shirt, and then another long sleeve. Guys, it's getting towards late July here, and I've worn the most clothes the last 3 days as I have all season. So very interesting in that part. What else can I tell you about how the season's been going? Well, for me, we have now accomplished getting over 200,000 pounds, which has never for us happened, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Of that 200,000 pounds, I'm pretty pumped to say that I think the majority of the high percentage of that has been really great quality fish. We have had, when we've had some stronger waves, where we've had a little net roll, and if a net rolls, it's going to tighten the webbing around the fish, and therefore that fish is not a good quality. We've also had a few nighttime sets where they've been slower, and if a fish got caught early, comes, as we say, comes in really dead, stiff dead, and that quality, sorry about that, I'm trying to switch hands and stay steady here. And that's not a good quality fish, but we have had some awesome, just terrific quality of fish. And part going with that is I had wanted to try and make like a minute or two video of like 20, 30 different clips of showing you all these awesome different fish. But man, it's like right now I just got splashed in the face from the back of the boat. But it's like, how can I get the camera out there when it's so windy and wavy, and it's like, ooh, this is an awesome fish. Ooh, this is an awesome fish. Or, wow, this fish really looks blonde, meaning it's really light color and just looks terrific. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens with all this video going together, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you all those different fish. You're just gonna have to buy them and see the cool, awesome fillet that you get, and picture with another side on there and a head on there, and you know how great that fish is. But yeah, another thing I wanted to try and video. What else can I say about what is going to be? Whoa! Woo! Well, you see that? It's not too bad, but it was a nice amount of water that came over top. Now you're like, how does that water go off the boat? Let me get you a little closer look before the next splash comes. Let me show you here. See the holes, that hole right down there, that's where the water is now draining off. We got one there and there. So that, and then if you swing around, we got one behind that polyball, and then over here. So when the water comes aboard like that, it has a way to drain off, and you don't have to like shovel it off. Other video that I hope you stay tuned in yet for the channel and see coming out is I'm really hoping that when I get to shore that I can swing into some different boat yards, maybe even talk to a few people at Copper River, maybe talk to some cannery workers. And what do I want to talk to them about? I want to talk to them about such a huge season. As I've said in the past, the previous huge harvest run was back in 1995. Sorry for the movement of the camera here. It's a little wind, and I guess it's I can't hold it as sturdy as I thought I could. 1995 had the biggest harvest ever, over 42 million fish harvested, and this year, of course, broke it. Actually, I think I got to take that back. I believe it's 44 million. We'll put in the comments below what it was, but I think it's 44 million. And then already days back, we already broke it with 46 million. So I know we're above that. I don't necessarily know where we're at for now. And I want to get some interviews with them. See how the season went. Did they notice a change? At least for us, we did. I mean, we broke 200,000 pounds. Woo! I think you guys felt that a little bit, didn't you? That is why I haven't had the camera out here as much this year. It's like it's not even raining out right now, and you still got wet by this splashing. But yeah, I want to get some interviews and hear what people are saying about that. You know, how did their season run? We have been hearing more reports lately of some boats that have been, with these constant winds, they've been getting pushed up. All of a sudden, they get pushed up on the shore, and the boat sits there for a while because it's got to wait for another high tide. But yeah, hopefully those interviews will come, and I really get to experience such a tremendous season that took place in Bristol Bay this year. You know, just that it started back in the 1880s as an organized thought to maintain the Bristol Bay run of salmon, to, you know, 1951, the first motorized boats being allowed to be used in Bristol Bay to do the salmon, to, you know, 1995 having that record year, and now 2002 having that record year. And for many of you who buy salmon from me or salmon that comes from Bristol Bay, you should feel proud that you are really supporting an industry that is really trying to keep that salmon sustainable. And there's a lot of people trying to do a good job and give you some great quality fish. And yeah, support them. It's a great thing, and prayerfully it will continue to last for many years down the road. You know, with all those people working together, you know, the fishermen, the canneries, the fish and game, those who are doing all the projected numbers through Port Moller. A lot goes into making this industry do what it's been doing. So thanks to you for helping to support that as well.